Launching our little partnership, collaboration, property, franchise, story, world, Wizards of Robots. We were doing an interview together for Intel. And in that interview, I got inspired by, the exponential growth of microprocessors and the computer chip. And I thought about, what the world will look like 40 years from now. So I called Brian one day like, yo, Brian, I got this idea. Let's write a story together on this property, Wizards of Robots together. Let's create something.
We sat down and it literally started on Halloween in Will's living room. We actually just sat and sort of wrote out the whole thing. And that's what brought us here.
Magic dust. And see? Nothing to be afraid of.
My favorite wizard growing up as a kid was Orko. I loved He-Man. Probably because it was a character that people used to do graffiti on in subways. It was an easy character to graph with, so it's probably, it bled its way into hip hop.
And I think for me, I'm old school. For me, it was Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. I think I was sort of raised on that, and I've always loved that.
I wanna scream and shout and let it all out, and scream and shout and let it out.
I used to see Puffy and Jay and all these folks walk into a club with they would be hanging out with Jacob the Jeweler. Wow, they want to hang out with Jacob the Jeweler. That's dope. I want to hang out with geeks. I want to hang out with scientists. I want to walk in a room with the freaking most smartest geeks. What? Bam, we about to change the world. I want to be a part of a different crew of folks to have a different mindset, how they see the world. They don't look at problems, right? They look at, they don't run from problems, they run at them to solve them. Now we're in 2013, different era. He's like Rick Rubin for technology. So if people in inner cities, you want to do something fresh and different, you want to own IP, you want to you want a ball bigger than people that they see balling, you better hang out with a Brian David Johnson.
And the other part is if you're a geek and you're in technology, you got to go find a Russell Simmons. That's the other thing. You got to go in and go find people who've got new ideas and fresh ideas, and it's actually that collision that's really, really important.